everything put together. So this is part 2 of the last message. I had to cut short. This is part 2. Sweet Tea, coming in strong, super seer in the chat. Thank you for sharing the live. I was tired, nigga, about to hurt you. We on YouTube too, y'all. So if y'all didn't catch the last live, part 1 is on YouTube. Let me show you real quick. Part 2, we live on YouTube right now. We live on YouTube right now. The Psychic Oracle. Double tap in the Psychic chat. Screenshot the motherfucking channel. Screenshot the motherfucking channel. They don't know how to act. I got another channel message though. That's the Psychic News. You biting back, they don't know how to act. Yeah, word around Terrell Town. You wanted attention. Now you got it. Okay? Yeah. For all these motherfucking intention seeking ass woes. They want attention though, they got it now. If you don't know, this is the Cash App right here. Thank you for all your gifts. Thank y'all for the work that you do in these spiritual streets. It's your favorite hood prophet, Lulu the Guru, prophetic self-development coach, here to bring you another divinely guided channel message channel. All right, sister of Christ in this biz naive. How you doing? We got the blue chakra, we got the throat chakra popping. Okay, your voice made you rich. Look, we glitching. Yeah, your voice causes glitches. Okay, it's like something about your voice is like a glitch in the matrix. Hey Juanita, double tap the screen like the live YouTube. Show us sister some love. Superstar Seeds, welcome to the Psychic Chat. Welcome to the channel for channel. Welcome to Tarot Town, the heart and soul of tarot. Okay, the best healer around. Yours truly, Lulu the Guru. You already know, duh, Psychic. All right, yeah. AKA the Mother Raw. Okay, twerk session on all platforms. Empress, capital R, capital A. Okay, don't confuse it with the frauds. Okay, the one and only Empress Raw, the big roar, the big Raw. Okay, not the little Raw. Yeah, there's a tarot reader that tried to steal my artist name. And she reads tarot, but she don't show her face on her album. So anytime I try to do like my TikTok for artist page, her music pop up connected to mine. So people want to connect they want to connect themselves to you any type of energetic way that they can. Not to say that it's all negative, okay, but some people don't have the best intentions. And the music that she was putting out, I mean, I'm not dissing nobody's artistic, you know what I'm saying, visions and stuff, but it wasn't hitting on nothing. So if you see an Empress Raw like the sun, if you see an Empress Raw with the lowercase a, that ain't me, okay? It's big roar, big raw, big sun, okay? Hey Juanita, thank you so much. Hey Jerry, how are y'all doing on YouTube? Double tap, double tap, double tap, okay? Okay, strange magic. So you could be feeling some strange magic. You know what's crazy? I left the spread like this for a reason from our last video, okay? Because you biting back and haters don't know how to act, all right? Woes in different disguised in Christian clothes, okay? Check out the channel on YouTube. If you haven't watched it, you want to watch this live from beginning to end. Thank y'all for getting us to 1K. Let's get these likes up, okay? Let's get the vibe up. Let's get the energy up. Keeping the energy up, I feel like that's what you're doing too. I also feel a sense of you grounding yourself more and, you know, praying more, being more vocal. Okay, so I feel like stronger manifestations skills. Okay, don't I look like an alien? Like, do y'all see like how my neck look all skinny? Isn't it getting like extraterrestrial? You're an alien. If you see it on YouTube, you can really see the shadow right here. You can't really see it on TikTok because I'm at this angle. On YouTube, like the shadow on the wall is giving very extraterrestrial. So you could be giving extraterrestrial in these spiritual Tarot Town streets, all right? But I left these cards like this for a reason. But my kids was in here and they must have knocked my card off, and then the voodoo card is right here. So I was like, somebody was trying to play puppet master. They thought they control you, manipulate you. Somebody was trying to control and manipulate you using voodoo. Yeah, because you're gifted. Maybe you was giving your gifts out for free. Maybe you was putting people on for free. Because of your psychic service. Okay? Because you're sharing your gifts. They feel like, somebody feels like they want to manipulate and control you using strange magic because you're using your gifts. They want to control and manipulate you. They're like, oh, you can use your gifts, but under my control. Okay, you're an earth angel. Like, you don't have to be jealous or envious of no one. Okay, you don't even have jealousy or envy in your heart. Okay? This really want divine feminine. Look, I said this really wanted to come out. Okay, divine feminine. You don't have any jealousy or envy in your heart. For what? Okay, there could be a female Taurus, okay, with the number 2, that could be having some health concerns. Okay, or not feeling good, or somebody that you know don't feel good. They could be under the weather, they could be bedridden, or they could be in a hospital looking single, sexy, and successful. Divine feminine, that's what you are. Treasure. Okay, somebody definitely is having, and it's not like anything, it's not a sexually transmitted disease or anything like that. Okay, somebody trying to be all up in your business. Okay, you can have a lot of nosy, thank you, flower. You can have a lot of nosy ass family members in your energy. Your family or people that you see as family, I feel like this is relative. When I see the family card, that's people that you see as family. Okay, it could just be a group of people, or it could actually be a family and they all up in your business. They nosy as hell, they flying monkeys. They don't want you to know that they all up in your business, but they are. And for some of you, they don't ask you directly, okay? Your family could secretly watch you or talk about you or have other people update them on you. Thank you for the jack. Thank you for the pumpkin. Yeah. Yeah, somebody doesn't see the karma of having this low vibrational energy. Like, they still haven't woke up to certain things. You know, you got a lot of people with mental health disorders and emotional health disorders and spiritual health disorder, and they be indulging to make their mental, emotional, and spiritual health worsen. So somebody is doing something, if they're in bad health, they're doing something that even makes it worse. And like, so why are they evil eyeing you? Because you live a healthy, detoxified life, okay, in this energy. Yeah, fuck them all. Yeah, 0 fucks given, period. See her in the chat. Okay, thank you for sharing the live, because it really is 0 fucks given. Okay, we got a, so something about Thanksgiving. Okay, we got a mature woman in your family, an older woman or something like that in the family. Something about Thanksgiving to be significant. Okay, hey Miss Diva. Diva is a female version of a hustler, I'm hearing coming in hot. Okay, yeah. Somebody like doesn't know that you unblocked them. Someone didn't know that you went to jail, or somebody went to jail and they're not blocked. Somebody could have went to jail, but you didn't block them. Just because you went to jail doesn't mean that you don't have access, that you don't have the ability to manifest. Something like that could be significant. Hey Wendy, so like Wendy's or Wendy Williams, so also fast food. Hey, thank you, sweet tea, for the gift, okay? Okay, and God's gonna may God continue to bless you abundantly, okay? Yeah, Ascended Master, okay? Yes, oh my goodness. Love keeps lifting me higher. Love keeps lifting me higher. Yes, I wish I had a super chat in the, super, whatever they call it in the, on YouTube, but you know, yeah, you just moving on. You just keep on moving on, keep on moving on. It's like if something is not working for you where you're at, you just keep on moving on because you know that you're on the right path. You're an ascended master. You're a resurrected ascended master. You've been here before. Or it's like that's why fame and fortune and favor, it's like you're so comfortable in it, you're so used to it, okay? It's easy for you to adjust to fame, fortune, and favor, okay? Because you've obtained fame, fortune, and favor, okay? This message is not for everybody, in previous lives, okay? And almost all of, I would say, for some of y'all, almost, everybody's journey is different, experience different, you know what I'm saying? Soul resonance and experience and karmic cycles and, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have the same genetic code, okay, in regards to the soul, okay? But time after time, you've ascended, you've raised your frequency, you're raising the frequency. You're helping your ancestors raise the frequency. Earth angels here to raise the frequency. You're here to raise the frequency. Okay, some of y'all might be getting a breast lift, okay? Your breasts look very good, okay? Or something could be healing. Somebody could have healed from, this type of like breast cancer or something like that could be significant. What is it called when the doctors go like that to your boobs to see if you have any knots or something like that? Breast cancer could be significant. Take a rest, leave the rest, double tap the screen. Y'all send me some love on YouTube. Okay? Yes. Okay, so somebody is like, I feel like this death magic, with this death magic here, and then change, I feel like the death magic literally reversed. Changed its course. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Look what came off my altar, y'all. The freaking rubber ducky condom duck. Whoa. Texas wears condoms. The duck. Where you can get, protection. Hey, yo. Y'all, I'm getting a call, but I can't. It's like, y'all, today has been the craziest day. Like I told y'all before, I was supposed to come live earlier. It did. I was supposed to come live earlier, but I was on the phone for damn near 2 hours having a conversation. And then after that, I had somebody else call me, and I was like, hey, look, let me call you back, because I gotta do it. Then my sister came. It was like boom, 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 boom. So, God been showing me that there's a lot of temptation. I know that we all fall short from grace in regards to perfection, but you're not here to be perfect. Okay, that's the motto. Okay, align divine mind. That's the motto. Practice makes purpose. Okay, the more that you stand in your purpose, the easier it's going to be to discipline yourself in the midst of temptation. Okay? Yeah, I want to see what's going on with this death energy, because let me get the psychic detective oracle. Hold on. Let me get the psychic oracle real quick, because what's going on? Yeah, you opening up portals or something like that. Yeah, see, look, I told you about overindulging. I told you that's what they're doing too much. They get, okay, so you could be dealing, okay, so that's what's going on. So you could be dealing with some like energies that when they get, I'm hearing Friday, yes, when they're talking about Devo, so domestic violence can also be significant. Like I'm hearing, yes, when he gets high and drunk, he, put his hands, you know what I'm saying, like that song. One time he grabbed me, yes, grabbed me like this. Was it like this or was it like this? first one. I love fucking Friday. That's my shit. Shout out me alone. Yeah, in the past of a past life. So you've been dealing. People have been trying to crucify you for a long time, because every time you reincarnate, you're meant to raise the. It's almost like you have the same mission. But when you're reborn, you have to go back to this level of remembrance. And a lot of these people's mission is to keep you dormant, to keep you asleep, like Sleeping Beauty, like Snow White, like Cinderella. Okay? That evil stepmother or step-grandmother or whoever the fuck step something assassinated your grandfather, your father, or whoever that they assassinated so they can get your fortune and keep you in the motherfucking basement and give it to her motherfucking kids that are not even related to you. Your step or great, something like that is significant. Look, confirmation, the car alarm going off. Alarm. 911, shipping containers. In the past, get out. Okay, with this shipping containers, with this exporting. Okay, so there could be something we're going with import and export. Somebody trying to get out of something. Or they're trying to get out of this, but it's too late. They should have put a condom on. They should have wore a rubber. Okay? Somebody could be looking for a healer. Okay, somebody could be looking for a healer to get this death magic off them that they sent your way. Somebody looking for a healer. Yeah, look at it. And they was profiling you. Yep, look, God works in mysterious ways. You could be seeing feathers. Look, miracles. Who knows what miracles you can achieve when you believe somehow you will. You will when you believe. Period. And that's why they jealous. They mad because, like I said, you so comfortable in your favor. God chooses, because they mad because God chose you. Now, why the fuck would God choose they spiritually and mentally and physically and emotionally unstable ass? Now, why? Some of y'all could be thinking that too. Maybe there could have been times when you was in this energy of addiction and temptation, and your emotions and your spirit was all off kilter, but God still lifted you up. Okay? Okay? I'm hearing exalted. There's a lot of noise going outside, horns and whistles and all types of stuff going on. Whistle while you work. Whistle while you twerk. Yeah, so the yin yang twins, yin and yang. But we talked about this on the last live. People who are spiritually deaf and blind. So it's like, why would God, that's that envy. Envy is why they got this, why they got that. A lot of bias going on. Okay? A lot of people of the same group or the same bloodline or the same tribe or whatever like that, they don't like you. So everybody else don't like you, so they're going to profile you. And a lot of these people are intoxicated, overly intoxicated. They still have not went to a therapist or a psychiatric help. You feel me? They still have not sought out any healing. Yeah, I told you, look, you from ancient royal bloodline, you eternal. This is eternal life with the Unk. Okay, I was watching this episode from The Simpsons, and they kicked him out the secret society for messing up some type of old script that they had on like parchment or something like that. They kicked Homer Simpson out the secret society, and they made him strip all his clothes off, and they burned him because he had all secret society clothes and stuff like that. So they burned him. And so as he's walking away, he has a specific mark, a specific energetic signature, a specific bloodline or DNA or something like that. But he actually had a birthmark in there. So something about your birthmark could be significant. And everybody in the secret society was like, it's the chosen one. So they know that you're the chosen one. Just point blank, period. Okay? I feel like whoever, this is not for everybody, but somebody's definitely going to be the chosen one of multiple secret societies. It's more than just demons and devils in these secret societies. No, it's real alchemy. Okay? I keep hearing Kahootie, right? I keep hearing out this bitch. Like, I keep hearing that. Out this bitch. Yeah. Look at all this love. As I keep saying, love keeps lifting me higher. The Simpsons be exposing shit for real, right? Larry said, chocolatey, what's up? Yeah, why did he choose me? I could think 100 times better suited people. You know what song that's reminding me of? My Life by Lil Wayne is also a channel message. He said, I'm wondering, grinding till your time, but you ain't grinding, so I'm grinding with my eyes wide, looking to find day to the day, a light through the night. Dear Lord, you done took so many of my people. I'm just wondering why you haven't taken my life. Like, what the hell am I doing right? You know what I'm saying? You have something that you got something that God is God-given. A surgeon can apply, and I don't care how much money that these people have, they cannot buy. Yep. You're meant to be in like some type of acting or entertainment industry. Okay, you're on the rise. Okay, you're getting some type of, you're gonna get some type of miracle coming in up to a point where you get to something of, you get to be broadcasted, you get to be on film. Okay, this could also, I don't know, this could be like an old, I don't know, like with the ancestors. So it could be like some type of, you could be watching something like in regards to your ancestors or something like that. It's like you're even evolving your ancestral knowledge. Okay, even ancestral knowledge is evolving. Okay, what I tell you about the mark? Look at the mark of the beast came out. I told you the motherfucking chosen one, stop playing. Number 7 in the chat, Libra energy. I told you, 29. Somebody can be 29 years old, you're the chosen one. You're the chosen one. Look at this false light. Who was talking about this false light, tracking this false light? I just seen that. They operate in this in false light. They want to attach that to you. These biased, racially prejudiced people following a false life, a false narrative. Yeah. They get all that information from ChatGPT. They're not real channels. Okay? They would look at vengeance is mine, premeditated. Look, I told you because they already know this is premeditated. That means they already know they planned this out. They took time. Look, medical malpractice. They planned this out. And that shit about to backfire. And it caused you, whatever medical malpractice caused you distress to get into some addictions and things of that nature in the past. Yeah, you just feel like you had to escape. You felt caged in, like a prisoner, like a slave. Look, I told you, look, death magic in reverse, look. You know what I'm getting when I did that? Kalima. It's about damn time. In a minute, I'm gonna need we got Blueberry in the motherfucking building? Yes, I do, I see. See? Told you they can't sacrifice you. You can't be sacrificed because you're the chosen one. Point blank period, look, they're gonna be wanted. They couldn't sacrifice you, but somebody might be hitting up loose ends. Wow, look at somebody toe tagged. This hitman is gonna be wanted because they couldn't unalive you. So your hitman might be going to jail because they didn't unalive you. So when you work for these societies, if they got something on you, so they blackmail this person. So I feel like this hitman, this ain't the first person that this hitman done unalived. And since this secret society knows that he or she unalived somebody, it's like now they have to go to jail because they weren't able to unalive you. They're going to jail for some shit that they already did. They got control over a lot of these people. Yeah, this love spell backfired. So somebody could have ended up unaliving somebody and went to jail. Somebody sent you death magnet, or somebody tried to send you an Eastern Star. I'm also picking up an Eastern Star, a female. So many people try to attempt. They done sent so many different people you might not even believe. But when you hear about their life later on, and you hear about somebody going to jail, somebody being unalive, like all this type of stuff, or people just doing random stuff, or people just randomly dying out of nowhere. But they are tied to the people who envy and try to target you. That's the karma. Not everybody, but if they're tied to somebody that envies you and been targeting you, that it might not backfire on the person who actually sent it, but it's backfiring on their lineage. You never lost your faith in God. Just didn't understand what was going on until now. Yep. And thank God for waking us up. Your grandma Eastern Star, yeah, all of our grandmothers seem to be in these type of societies, because their father's father. Yep, military background. Yeah, they don't think about it much, but yeah, they in there looking foreign country. There could be somebody who drives a foreign car on a foreign country. Squid Games, spiritual Hunger Games, minorities, children. Somebody could be doing, I told you that whoever's doing spell work on children is going to get so much judgment, it ain't even funny. Okay, yeah, whoever's from this foreign country or something, they're not doing SEX magic on you or anything like that. Okay, there's something going on with somebody is trying to lace your, so be careful. Somebody could have had a bad trip with a laced blunt. And they could have had a bad trip, like the aliens are coming and the sky is falling. Like somebody could have thought, like, I don't know, somebody is tripping. Somebody is tripping out. Yep, they do fear you. Yep. Wow, your hitman was married. Your hitman loves you and they want to marry you. The same person that tried to unalive you either loves you, wants to marry you. Some of these people was already in a connection. They could have been married already. They were secretly already in a commitment. But they fell in love with you. And that's when shit hit the fan the most, once they fell in love with you. They had to leave you once they fell in love with you. Yep, look, I tried to tell you, look. They couldn't give you HIV, look, because you was motherfucking starseed. Starseeds don't have HIV, period. Exactly why that condom, you wear rubbers. They was trying to give you, okay, so there was somebody who contracted these sexually transmitted diseases, or actually, incurable STDs, and they thought, yeah, that's how much God loved you. They wanted to, unconditional love, that's how much God unconditionally loved you. God might have allowed some things, but he didn't allow this. He didn't allow this because you have a mission. You've already ascended from that. You put rubbers on it. Okay, if you was having like unprotected sex, you had your little wild phase or whatever the case may be, you knew when to grow out of it. You knew when to have morals. When to put a rubber on. Your intuition told you. Okay, when to stop, to slow down, to pay attention. And these motherfuckers mad. They got what they tried to give you. Some of these people are so motherfucking conniving. Some of these people even try to go back to people in your past and sleep with them, just to try to get you trapped up. So they try to sleep with people from your past without no condoms and stuff like that. Whoever, if somebody did sleep with somebody from your past, this person is lucky that they wrapped it up, and they didn't contract this incurable disease. That's how they were trying to get you. For some of y'all, they knew they couldn't get you directly, so they tried to get you. You know how you had your small little circle. They tried to maybe even do something with your baby daddy. You know, you don't have sex with him no more. Like that type of energy. Like somebody close to you that they feel like you of course you got to be having sex with this person still. Try again. Okay, tried to block me, but it didn't work. Look, that's why they put that binding spell on you. So somebody who worships the devil in the secret society, or you know, they do that whole Baphomet thing and all that type of bull crap. It ain't nothing but the dark feminine energy. So they thought they was gonna use dark feminine energy on the divine feminine. Like, are you serious? You are dark feminine and light feminine energy. They tried to use your own energy against you. Like, that's why I said you the chosen one. That's why it was so easy for you to break this fucking love spell. Whatever type of love spell they tried to, come on. And this person could have been bisexual. I be pissing these motherfuckers off. Look, I'm about to piss a demon off today. I'm finna trigger a demon off today. Double tap the screen. Let's get up to 10K. Yep, transmutation. Yeah, look at energy vampires. That's what they doing. They sucking your mother. They trying to get your energy up. Okay? You got one of the best blood types in the whole world on this planet. It's almost like, you know, that super expensive brown liquor that they be having, tequila, the top shelf. You top shelf energy. Your energy is top shelf. Okay, Michelin star. Okay, something that everybody don't have access to in the world. Like maybe only the 1%. Only 1% of people on this earth have your energy signature. $144,000. Sounds about right. Somebody's name is Tori. Yeah. And a lot of these people, they work in the they work for the police. Yeah, funeral mortician, witches and warlocks. Yeah, they not going to be, whoever these people is, they going to be in the morgue. A lot of people going to be toe tagged. Okay? So don't be surprised when you start seeing people dropping like flies. Okay? Let's get to 10K so we can keep on going. I think all my people on YouTube just disappeared, child. 333-555. Yeah. You were created to bring spiritual balance, clarity, and closure to unresolved and unlawful crimes committed against the spiritual laws of the universe. So that's why they can't touch you, because you're the judge. Okay? You embody my eye energy, okay? Oh, you said that's why they get that graveyard dirt? That's why you translated? I told you, look what I tell you about the spiritual Hunger Games initiation. It's all a hologram to see how you can emotionally, mentally, and spiritually handle the woes of the devil. Yeah, they can't sacrifice you. Okay? No matter if you handicapped, you're a vulnerable adult, you still chosen. So they could have been trying to sacrifice some chosen people who are disabled. That's crazy. They don't care if you're disabled. They'll sacrifice you too. Okay, you can be a mother of 3. Thank you for the follow. Okay, thank you for the follow. Yeah, alchemist. I told you, real alchemy. Look at that. Beautiful energy. Beautiful energy, superstars. Beautiful. Yeah, they couldn't X traffic you. Because you a transmuter. You already know you went within. You went within. You was like, ain't no such thing. Ain't nobody, you change the energy every time. You got to be careful about what people say. When you listen to this, oh, well, this person, they projected. It's a lot of readers. Like I said, there's a difference between readers and channel. Okay? Channelers. Okay? It's different. There's a lot of readers out here casting on when they be pulling these cards and I can hear them. Yeah. Because really they're trying to attack the people that's targeting them, but they don't realize that the content that they're putting out, you also putting spells over the people that support you. Subconsciously, with your words. Yeah, that's why you gotta keep on swiping up. Okay? Swipe, 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 swipe. Told you, crooked judge, lawyers, and military intelligence you've been dealing with. Yeah, that's why they sent you all these crooked judges, crooked cops, and crooked people in the military. They tried to send you those people, so you transmitted all that. None of it worked. None of it worked. Just suddenly, motherfuckers getting sick, dropping like flies, COVID. Okay. Look, and they were only able to do it because they had a lot of blackmail on these people. Like, look. Yep, they threatened these people. Yet with child protective services. Jesus, look at my throat. Look, deliver us from the promised land. Look, they wanted to frame you and set you up. Now they're trying to cover up their involvement. Yeah. They tried to cover up their involvement too. Okay, for targeting you. Yep, look, now they want it. Yep, because the devil they're not trying to tell you. They're not faithful to no one. They want it and they trying to get a passport. They trying to travel and get up out of there. Somebody is running from the police. This hitman is running from the police. They're running from all these crooked lawyers, judges, and they secret society. So they rogue. So somebody, it's almost like somebody was in the military but they just left out of nowhere. Yep, at a hotel, they just been on, they try to make it seem like they're on vacation, but they've been at the hotel overindulging on alcohol and drugs, because when that death magic come back, baby, you don't know how it's gonna come back. Somebody's gonna drink and overindulge themselves and into the grave. Yeah, because they hunted. Oh my gosh, they get motherfucking, when somebody say, if you unalive me, I'ma hunt your ass, they meant that shit. Your ancestors was not playing. Your ancestors is fucking these people up. They waking up scared, can't even motherfucking move. How them demons came towards you and trying to give you sleep paralysis and shit like that. All that shit that was happening, even if it happened like not consistently and stuff like that, like every year or something like that. Like, yeah, they was very envious of you because of what you have. I told you, look, loose ends. Didn't I tell you? Look, loose ends. Yeah, woo, they scared of the bitch. All them demons. You don't like it, do you? They tried to send you them demons, but they don't like it. They don't like it, but they thought you thought I was gonna like it? No sleep for the wicked, yep. No sleep for the wicked. Somebody decided to take matters in their own hands. They didn't leave it to God, and now they want it. Okay, so now they got a loose case. Now it's looking like they unalived themselves. Well, really, it was the demons. It was the demons. Like when we see those scary movies of possession and stuff like that, a lot of that be showing you how your lineage is going to be cursed. Okay, because you want to serve money over God. Hey, king's wife. Yeah, you a king's wife. And you a queen's husband. Your husband is a king, and your wife is a queen. And y'all, and this ain't your first time being royal. That's why I said you sit so comfortably on that throne. Even if they could afford their own, it just don't hit the same because they want yours. Go get your own throne. Yeah, they want to play God in your life. That's why we take that control. They thought you was gonna work for them, and they were just gonna be cracking the whip on your back and shit like that. Baby, I've been working for God. I ain't never worked for you. I don't even care if you my motherfucking manager, and I clock in, and you hired me. Confirmation. I don't work for you. I always work for God first. Many lifetimes. Yeah, in the White House. What's going on in the White House? A survivor. You still have purpose. Some of y'all gonna be president. Some of y'all are meant to be a president. Okay? Wow, we got heavy hitters in the chat. And you 40 years older too, congratulations, because that shit is not easy. Motherfuckers be like, oh, why is it so hard for people to stop smoking crack? Why is it so hard for you to stop smoking weed? Think you shedding a lot of King's wifey? They be like, oh, well, that's not the same thing. Yes, the fuck it is. Damn near, it don't have the same effects as far as detriment. Okay? But it can. So in this energy, I feel like you walk away from anything that's not in alignment with your soul's purpose. And the best example that I can think of is like, say you're acting. I thought of another one. Say you want to be an actor, but you have to remember your lines. But if you're overindulging in things that make you forget, then that's something that you need to quit. If you want to be the best, you have to make some sacrifices. Okay? And the sacrifices is not to harm you or to hurt you. Okay? But to evolve you. A lot of you are breaking so many generational chains. Maybe not one person in your family don't smoke. Maybe not one person in your family don't overindulge. Okay? And just for you wanting better and for yourself and for your life, that irritates and triggers people's demons. Because I'm hearing, what gives you the right? Somebody think you better than them. Yeah, because they can't see. Like I said, they're spiritually blind. The anti-psychic. Okay? The anti-seer. Yeah, she blind as hell. She can't even see. She blind as hell. Talking about she a city master. Somebody wear glasses or something like that. She can't even see. It's blurry. She, you know what I'm saying? Bitch gotta wear glasses just to see the car. She can't even see. Okay? And I'm talking about whoever that I'm channeling in that energy. It is the hardest right beat stick, girl. Last 3 months, congratulations. You know, and sometimes you might relapse. And that's okay. Okay, because you get stronger and stronger every day. Somebody is really trying to hide their involvement in this spell work, in this love spell. Yeah, so you could have been dealing with somebody whose parents or the people that the company that they keep was very prejudiced and biased. So say they come from a richer area, or like they come from a military background, so they spoiled, or they got a certain lifestyle, and people, they trying to act like they sedity or whatever, and you come from the streets, from the hood, from the projects, or whatever the case may be, don't mean you dumb just because you come from the hood. Okay? So like I said, they could have been profiling you, thinking that you was dumb, young, dumb, and full of cum. And they thought you was so gullible and airheaded. Like literally, some of y'all could have had to snap out of this love spell. Some of y'all were in a love spell. There was a warlock that put you in a love spell, okay? Or whoever this person was. It don't have to be a warlock. It could be a female or a male. Okay, but I'm mostly picking up male energy. Wow, that's confirmation on exactly what I said about this girl. What you say about her, she needs to get the going. Yes. You keep saying mutual about me 247, 24/7. Keep asking mutuals about you. Mm-hmm. They didn't think you was. Yet the table turned. Yeah. Now somebody trying to. Ooh, you know what I'm hearing? Like the boy who cried wolf. The one that kept playing, kept lying. Then when the motherfucker want to tell the truth, nobody believe you. Cause this person stay lying. They thought that they could sweep it under the rug, like it was just gonna disappear. Like the magic wasn't gonna backfire, it was just gonna disappear, disintegrate, and they wasn't gonna get no karma. They wanted in the past that somebody did some type of ritual. Somebody could have been very kinky with you in the bedroom. Okay, this is definitely resonating with me. Double tap the screen if it resonates with you too. Put a star in the chat. Somebody could have been trying to use whips and chains and ropes on you. Okay? To bind you. Or they could have used something personal of yours. I'm seeing like on the craft, when she bound Nancy, she took a photo. So somebody could have took a photo and wrapped some type of ribbon around the photo or something. I don't know how it works because I don't do shit like that. But I do have visions and I do have clear cognizance and clear audience. I do have a spiritual abilities to show me, you know, a little bit of the blueprint of the I don't know, the chemical or spiritual makeup of what actually happened. Okay, so I can better explain it to you. Somebody's first, last, middle initial can start with the M or an S as well. A B. I'm hearing Marcus. Damn, the train went off, so Marcus is a big confirmation. Yeah, he wanted to own you. What song is I'm hearing with Own You? Oh, I'm hearing Neo. He wants to own, come closer. And I just can't pull myself away. Under her spell, I can't break. Yeah, they thought she was not gonna be. When they thought they was so motherfucking sure of themselves. This is a motherfucker that's so motherfucking sure of themselves. They were so sure that when they put you under the spell, you wasn't gonna be able to break it. Hey, Carissa. Yeah, look at Destiny Swap. Nah. Okay, hit the Uno reverse on these hoes. Look at that reverse. Yeah, the enemies ain't nowhere near your ass. That's why these motherfuckers is running. That's why they don't want to be nowhere near you. They think they finna run from death. Who the fuck gave them the invisibility cloak? They need an invisibility cloak. They don't got one. You only can get that from God. The devil ain't gonna give you one. Yeah, the devil fuck with death. You know, the death gonna come like, hey my nigga, you see such and such, man, that nigga trying to been ducking me and dodging me for about 3 weeks now. Now today, you motherfuckers is gonna pay. Yeah. They gonna have to kick in, they gonna have to pay their motherfucking rent, bitch. They gonna have to pay their motherfucking bills. They running from them spiritual bills. They running, they running from them physical bills. Past due. You can't run from these spiritual bills. You can't run from that spiritual debt. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. You motherfuckers been ducking and dodging me for about 3 weeks. Somebody trying to duck and dodge they landlord because they ain't paying their rent. Thank you. Hey, sisters. Hey, sister soul. Okay? Period. Yeah, look, who said that last time they wanted to play God over your life, and look what's here. Look what's here, YouTube. Look what's here, YouTube. If you are interested in this deck, you can find it on Lulu the Guru shop. Okay, right there. The link is on my YouTube page. The link is on my profile on my TikTok. Thank you. Thank y'all for the confirmation. Yeah, they can't blackmail you because you don't do shit. Okay, you're not an effed up individual. They don't have shit on you. They don't got shit on you. And if they do, you'll be like, yeah, that's me sucking dick. And I was good at it. Obviously, he want motherfuckers to know. Shit, for somebody that want to be so possessive, you sure let everybody know. You know how to get somebody to pull your hoe. Yeah, that's why they can't blackmail you, because you're too honest. They couldn't kidnap you too. Yeah, somebody trying to make you feel like if you go to a foreign country or you travel the world, these a whole bunch of fear-based ass people like, ooh, don't try nothing new, don't go to no foreign country, don't do this, that's why they ain't got their real kingdom spouse. If God told them that their abundance and their kingdom spouse was in a foreign country or somewhere else in the world, they wouldn't even believe it. Because they don't believe in God. These motherfucking religious ass people do not believe in God. All they believe in is the motherfucking miracles and money that they want. That's the only reason why they believe in God, is so God can give them a miracle. So God can give them some money. When God is doing something for them. Yeah, look what I tell you, false prophet. I'm not make duh psychic. Somebody say duh in the chat. Somebody say duh in the chat. Yeah. And these, I'm hearing these preachers that be up there that be false prophets, they be doing love spells. They be going to secret practitioners so that their community can fall in love with them and believe all they bullshit. They be putting glamour spells on these false preachers and false prophets so they can drain them of their resources. A lot of these preachers be on them stools, be the biggest warlocks, and they be in secret societies. That's why they don't talk about certain things in the church. Because that's not their mission. That's not their goal. And then a lot of people, they be looking up your name and stuff like that. Like the people, like if you, like say you spiritual and you got people at church, like you got church people knocking on your door, or you do something in your community that's Christian based. Oh, best believe these motherfuckers nosy, they looking you up. And they like, oh, she read tarot, so they gonna start trying to treat you different. Cause they fake. They fake as fuck. They'll never see a chosen child of God. Cause they think they're a chosen child of God, and they lying. They false. They not. Cause how you know the Father if you don't know the Son? If they don't know you, if they deny you like they deny Christ, you can't tell me that you're a real prophet. If you telling me I'm a demon, if you telling me I'm of the devil and not of light, everything I do is good. Everything I do is great. That's why these motherfuckers can't even sleep at night. These motherfuckers waking up in the fucking bed of sweat. Constantly like, oh my gosh, somebody's gonna expose my kinky side. What I be doing in the nighttime. That I like to tie people up and torture them and all this freaky ass shit. I told they couldn't. Yeah, you don't do none of that. You ain't gonna do none of that. They're like, oh, I didn't actually unalive you physically, but they literally targeted you. I'm trying to tell you, to death. Yeah, they want something to look, somebody wanted something to look like you unalived yourself. They were supposed to make it look like you did it yourself. So somebody was trying to send you magic or mental, like I said, they were trying to fuck with your mind to get you to unalive yourself. That was the death magic. So that's why they sit in that hotel overindulging, because now they feeling suicidal. Okay? If you're feeling that way, you need to go seek help. Okay? But a lot of these people, no matter what help they try to go seek, they can't shake this energy. Yeah. How did they think it was easy for you? Yeah, the incubus and succubus. This is a whore. This is a whore. This is a whore. Yeah, they tried to turn you into a whore. They really, they tried it all, baby. They wanted you to unalive yourself. They wanted somebody to come and give you an infectious disease, baby. That is crazy. They wanted to jump you. They wanted to frame you. They wanted to freak you out. They wanted somebody to handle you. They wanted you to stay with this toxic person. Like you're destined for success and recognition. You're destined for financial stability and wealth. Okay, you're very entertaining. People find you very entertaining, and for some of you, comical. Okay, beautiful. You're very photogenic. Okay, or videogenic. I don't know. You uplift people's soul. You uplift people's spirit. You make people want to get up in the motherfucking morning. Okay, you could be watching your favorite show or your favorite entertainment and it makes you want to get up and motivate you. So keep on doing that. Keep following in that light. Okay, keep unconditionally loving yourself. Okay, and your husband or your wife and your children. Keep being of service to your ancestors and to yourself. Some of y'all can be watching, y'all like movies like with aliens, like y'all like sci-fi. I'm picking up on that. I'm picking up on sci-fi, yeah, digital blueprint. So yeah, so that's why I said they blackmailing somebody, because somebody think that they thought that they could delete something or something like that, but everybody has like a search engine. So somebody is definitely like a tech whiz, okay? Somebody is real good. Somebody is real good with computers. Whoever this vampire is, okay? I feel like this vampire could be real good with computers. Yeah, and they crazy. Whoever this person is, they schizophrenic, okay? But they can't talk about it or they can't tell you because they signed an NDA. Yeah, somebody going, why the fuck would you sign an NDA with a schizophrenic maniac? Maybe they didn't know this motherfucker was a maniac. I don't know why I'm picking up on Cassie. For some reason, I'm hearing Cassie. I risk my all to have just one night with you. I wish my all just to have just one night with you. I risk my all just to find. That's what I just keep hearing. I love me some Mariah Carey. You a big sci-fi fan? I risk my all just to have just one night with you. I risk my life just to find. And the kids asleep, so I don't want you to sing, but look, it does psychic in the chat. I'm trying to tell you, ain't nothing handicapped, okay, about your gifts. Okay, you very well, okay? You're not no victim, you're a warrior, okay? You're an angel, more confirmation, a psychic angel, an oracle, a seer. Yeah, she was a seer, she was a psychic. That's why they doing voodoo on you, because you're an ascended master. These motherfuckers fucked up. And I'm seeing that movie, he's like, when that dude was on that car, he was like, you know you done fucked up, right? I'm talking to these motherfuckers over here, because I feel like there's a lot of, spell work on my YouTube channel. So that's why I'm looking over here to let you know you gotta go. Your time is up. Look, delivery, look. Look at Uno reverse right here. Look, y'all, look. The reverse. Be silent. They was paid to be quiet. Yeah, about this. Look, there go the graveyard magic. Look, lineage. Fucking with royals. Fucking with the grave sites. The 42 laws of Ma'at. Okay? They breaking spiritual laws. You ain't supposed to be fucking with people's graves, and let alone people of royal lineage and bloodlines. They knew you was greedy. They knew you was gonna come dig up their ancestors. They knew you was gonna come fuck with their bones and stuff like that, because you motherfuckers is obsessed. Obsessed with ascended masters. Okay? Yeah, with divine consciousness. Yeah, your third eye is lit, baby. You so psychic, so psychic. Your intuition is on point. Do not question your intuition. I don't care how it makes other motherfucker feel. You might have been cool with a motherfucker, but if it goes against your intuition, no, it's a no. You ain't no victim. You ain't vulnerable and special needs. You psychic. Some people could try to say you got a mental health disorder because you're psychic, because you're a channel of Christ. Ha! All right. Yeah. So what are you when you're doing voodoo? Trying to call somebody. So what are you? I know you are, but what am I? Yeah, that's a projection. You do have a pretty voice. Thank you. I appreciate it. You working on it every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Trying to do more. Yeah. Somebody could be a gambler. Like somebody's like, how do you get all this money? Where you get this money from? Somebody does something illegal out of hotel rooms. Yeah, whatever it is, they're not coming back to life. Somebody lost their immortality. You said because they stole your inheritance. Somebody lost their immortality. Yeah, if you was a cop or anything or a judge, like I said, there's nothing low vibrational or wicked about you. Okay, you give people their fair trial. You let people explain or their side of the story or something like that. That song was in my head for some reason, but yeah, you predicted it. You knew they was trying to, somebody was really trying to kidnap your ass. I don't know why, but they was. They wanted to pimp you out. Somebody wanted to bind you with a love spell so that way you'll be willing to like get pimped out or something like that. They really wanted to get you strung out. I'm trying to tell you, this motherfucker was married. Whoever this person was, this possessive person that tried to put magic on you and bind you to them, how the fuck you gonna bind somebody to how the fuck you gonna put a love spell on somebody and you fucking married? Or you already in a commitment or something like that. Yeah, to drain your energy. Oh my God, somebody went to come drain your energy because they want to give it to their wife. And their wife is wicked too. So they want to come towards you, drain you of your life so they can give it to their nasty ass, bitch ass wife. And while they humping on her, they thinking about you. This motherfucker is crazy. Look, Inky, they both sex addicts. Whoever these people was, this person and his wife are both sex addicts. Yeah, they gotta get out. Told you, look, they getting kicked out. Yeah, they getting kicked the fuck out. Yep, and you didn't lose your children. You kicked their ass out. Yeah, you're not gonna lose your children. They can't take your children. Yeah, you repented of all your sins and all your burdens. Your yoke is light. Yes, ma'am. Yep, both of them is wicked. Shit get wicked. You've been found not guilty by the spiritual realm. Okay, so your heart has been weighed by the scales of our eye here. And your superpower is to cast out demons. And that's the reason why these witches and warlocks and secret societies or groups have been targeting you. Okay, and sending you low vibrational energy trying to sacrifice you. Because you have a superpower to release people of this spell work. So there's a lot of people under spells. Wow, these big groups of covens and cults. It's like a mass energy harvest is what I'm hearing. And they've been sacrificing people through the root chakra, the sacral chakra, mostly those two, the root and the sacral chakra. So they've been using the root and the sacral chakra to do a mass energy. So it's like through sex magic and love spells to harvest people's power and creative energy. These people are mentally disturbed, possessed, Okay, something about like it's like some people like overdose, like a power trip. They want you to be in a poly relationship, please, so they can harvest off your energy. Because if they want you to be in a poly relationship, this other bitch is too low vibrational. So if you was gonna be if you would have went into that third if you would have went into a poly relationship, they would have been draining you of all your star seed energy, all your creativity, all your beauty. Whoever this bitch that he married to, or it could be vice versa. Whatever, they work together. And for some of y'all, if they not married, they was married before in the past life. So that's why they working together, because they was wicked together. It's like even if this person was never married to this person, they have a karmic soul tie to each other. So they think and do things the same or similar. Whoever these individuals are. Yeah, like this is like a couple, like they go out searching for a woman that they like or whatever the case may be and try to bring them back to the bedroom or something like that so they can harvest off the energy or whatever the case may be. Like I said, in the past life, somebody could have tried to sacrifice you through sex in the past life. So you already knew. You already did this before. Man, you survived through a lot. A lot of y'all went through some stuff here. What I'm seeing a lot of different storylines. You said 10 people, they work together. Yep. Somebody named Carrie. That's crazy. Look at cheater affair. Look. I told you what they do. Look at that shit. That is crazy. I told you they look. But you might think like this girl trying to holler at your husband. Well, really they together. Look, he spotted out a girl. Cause this girl is gay. Cause his girl like girls. Bitch. His girl like girls. But you see, like her body ain't as snatched that her body is. Look, so they like, it's like a particular type because look how her body look compared to her body. So that could be significant. I'm hearing, baby, you ain't gotta try to read my mind because I don't wanna get it in. Tell me why would we just think about it? Yeah, look at the CDC. Somebody definitely could have been in the healthcare industry, health and wellness. Health and social guidelines. Yeah. You read the sign. You said red flag. Good thing you wore a condom. Somebody could definitely be from Texas. Wear a condom because somebody could be having an affair. And look at I'm trying to tell you, look, I told you it was married. It's the truth. It's the truth. This is a married fucking couple. I'm trying to tell you. Yep, they couldn't give it to you. They didn't want you to give it. Look, somebody did not give you this insurance policy. They was working with somebody too. I don't know whoever this bitch is, but she down with the get down. She down. She want to make her man happy. Okay, so she was willing to bring another female in the room. Damn, these lights are not up. That's crazy to me to only be at 14K. Like, my energy feels drained and I want to get off. Like, for real. Show some love in the chat, for real. I told you somebody was in the military. And I told you, look, you have a superpower. You had a heart for this person. Okay, not to say that you didn't care about this person. Thank you for the gifts. Because I tell you one thing about an empath, when we say we care about somebody, we mean it. You know? Thank you. Somebody, okay, so wow. So your baby daddy, one of your baby daddy friends could be significant. Somebody could be in the military, army. You have some type of military background and you're an empath, or this individual was an empath. But you know, when you're trying to serve two guys and you trying to, you know what I'm saying, you know, what's that phrase when they say something about like keep up with the Joneses? And when you're trying to walk the same path of your family and stuff like that, you're trying to please your family, that's also when I'm picking up. Some people got lost in trying to like be a people pleaser. Thank you for the follow. Your family is in the military, all of them. You was married for 10 years. Somebody definitely want to marry you in this energy too, because I keep picking up that ring. Somebody definitely didn't give you some type of insurance policy. They didn't give you some type of life insurance, or somebody doesn't have life insurance. Maybe you should think about getting it. Rich and powerful people who don't have killer's DNA, they don't have an immortal soul. So they might have money, they might be rich and powerful, but they're not immortal. Like I said, these rich and powerful people who have been greedy at the top, they lost their immortality, or that's why they're envious and jealous of you. Look, they try to get your children adopted because they're envious of your immortal soul. They're envious of your immortal soul, but child protective services is not in your life no more. If they was, you never had child protective services in your life for some of you because you're rich. And it's crazy. It's crazy that these rich and powerful people don't get child protective services called on them, and their children are the most endangered. Yeah, and they be scheming, scamming, and being frauds. Whoever this person is, they're not gonna make it. Whoever this schemer and scammer is, they didn't make it, or something. Like I said, it didn't happen. It's not going to happen. Damn, my cars just keep falling on the floor, so it's like somebody could definitely fall. I told you, look. Look at this ring. So be careful with your ring or something like that. Somebody might drop their ring or something like that. Be careful with your jewelry at this time. Lord, rebuke it. Look at these false prophets. Stay in your energy. I'm trying to tell you. Okay? I'm trying to tell you. Look, I told you they do voodoo and root work. Look, false prophets talking about that they star seeds, talking about that they chosen, that they a disciple, that they a prophet, that they a seer, that they a oracle, that they 144,000, and they doing how you a prophet, how you a preacher, and you doing voodoo and root work. Come on now. I told you what they do. They be putting them glamour spells to make you love them, to make you trust them. Your baby daddy brother and his last name, Jefferson. We always say keeping up with the Jeffersons. Your cousin in the military, my new man been talking about marriage, and my ex got your aunt pregnant, blueberry muffin. Your ex got your aunt pregnant. And that's what I'm talking about right there. How motherfuckers will backtrack. That's why I say you should have got a rubber look affair and cheated in the past. Should have wrapped it up. Like, okay, you said my aunt, did you have to get her pregnant too? Your grandma Eastern Star too? I told y'all. Somebody said, wow. A lot of crooked cops. Somebody could be from a foreign country, they're dealing with a lot of crooked cops and stuff like that, a lot of crooked people, okay, are in foreign countries. Or this could be a crooked cop that drives a foreign car. Yeah, this person's in a secret society too. Somebody's in a hotel, somebody living in a hotel. You could have been doing a lot of deliverance works out of hotels. Okay, you could be booked and busy and stuff like that. You could be a travel deliverer. Okay, yeah, they can't manipulate and control you. Okay, you straight. Somebody could have been trying to manipulate and control you. This is no like shade to anybody who likes the same sex. But like I said, you can't be manipulated and controlled to be gay, to be a part of this suck fest. Okay? Because no offense, I don't have a problem with people being liking whatever they like, but stop being a hoe. Okay, commit to somebody and grow a family, grow a business, and help people. A lot of people, they transition and stuff just to be a prostitute. It makes no sense. I don't like that. You want to be a woman just so you can what? Be a sex object for men? Be a cum bucket? I told you have a lot of energy vampires and monitoring spirits, people just here to watch you. So if you're on YouTube, y'all check me out for the extended. Um, the extended is mostly for the subscribers. So send me a star if you are a subscriber and you have the extended videos sent to you in your DMs, your direct message, your messages. I will send you the extended. You can watch these lives back. So if you've missed anything, I can send it directly to you. But this perk is for members only, so subscribe to the channel. All right, YouTube, I'm out of here because for some reason, it looks like nobody is here. Nobody's talking, engaging, sending me stars of confirmation or nothing. So somebody definitely 29 to 47 years old. Okay, somebody could be born in 1992. Somebody could be born in 1974, the number 11. So you could be also dealing with an Aquarius. But like I said, you're a healer, you're a star, and a cycle has completed. Okay, so thank you so much, YouTube. Until next time, stay alive. Bye. Share the love, share the message. Okay. Yeah, because it's a lot of stuff.